So Dallas just introduced us to our new Philip, who we've been talking about on this channel for a little while, Reza Diako, or Daiko, however you want to say that. Here's our first introduction to Reza overall. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Topics, but we've got some fun stuff coming up right after this. So this is about a 2 minutes or so. Yeah, conversation that Durbin had with Reza. Here's Reza, your new Philip.
Right here we have
Reza Diako.
And Reza is going to be Philip. So welcome to the cast as Philip, dude.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about that moment. You got the call. You're going to be Philip.
Well, the moment was really... I'll tell you about the moment. I was in bed, and suddenly I got a call from my agent, and I nearly had a heart attack, and then I celebrated for a very long time afterwards.
So, and you've been trying to get on the show for years. Like, what does that mean? Like, did you...
That's interesting to hear. Someone that's interested in the show. I'm glad about that, for sure. We'll talk about this more as we go through, but I want to hear this.
Audition for other roles?
I auditioned for other roles, yes. So many of them.
I think you were telling me earlier, Philip actually was one of your favorite characters.
He was, yeah. Because in so many ways, it's very similar to me, living a nomadic life. I lived in 4 different countries, and so kind of being a bit of a person who's lived various different lives and showing up and living a life of value and faith and feeling a little offbeat and misunderstood, but still kind of stumbling along.
How excited are you for cameras to roll on your take as Philip?
Extremely. I'm confused a little because it's difficult to, fill in the wonderful footsteps of the previous Philip. But I am very excited to I've had discussions with the director, and I'm very excited to bring my own take to the wonderful character Philip, which I feel very close to personally. I've always been moving towards working on projects like this, and this particular one, with the message it gives about faith, but also about humanity.
He's being kind of vague about that. I wonder what kind of faith he holds, right? I feel like a Christian's perspective, you would blatantly say, like, you wouldn't just say faith, you'd be more direct than that. So I wonder what his faith is.
Very, very important to me, and I'd like to go on a personal spiritual journey as much as I go through the process of serving the characters.
Well, Reza, thank you so much. We're super excited to have you. Season 4, right here.
That's interesting. So Dallas does say in the live stream as well that they let Yoshi go. So a lot of people were thinking that Yoshi left the show for different reasons, but it looks like they let Yoshi go. So he made that pretty clear. He said it pretty quickly, but he did say it there. Real quick, as I was editing this video, I realized it may come off in the wrong way. And so I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. We don't need to know why Yoshi was fired. We don't need to know what is going on in the situation. I don't know. And so through all of this, like, you have to let that kind of stuff go. We have a new Philip here, and that's all that we really need to know. So let's move forward from that. Don't ask any more questions that need to be asked. Don't push Dallas on these things. He's never going to answer that because it's very personal, I'm sure. Don't rumor or like hypothesize what could be going on. Just allow it to be what it is. And that is that Yoshi is gone and we have a new Philip and Reza Diako. So let's just focus on that overall. Okay, I just wanted to say that, make sure we're all on the same page. I don't want to see a million comments in my comment section asking why this happened, if I know, blah, 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 blah. No, we don't need to, right? So just let's leave it there. And so good to see Reza Diako on the docket. I'm really interested to see where he goes from here, and how well he actually does, how well the community kind of comes to accept him as the new Philip. We've seen him in a bunch of these different scenes so far, but we really haven't heard him do any acting. So I'm excited to see where that comes from. And of course, the Chosen's going to hire the best person for the job. So I hope that's the case. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out this small part of our live stream. You can check out the entire live stream and full podcasts over on our Patreon at patreon.com/thesnipelife. This is by far the best way to help us in our ministry. So thank you so much to those that are on our Patreon already. And we'll see the rest of you over there, hopefully. We'd love to hit 300 patrons this year, so you could really, really help us out. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.